Hello everyone and welcome to my review of the Estee Lauder Double Wear, which you can see here. My shade is 1C1 Shell. Don't think you can really see that, but that's where it tells you the shade. I really love this foundation. At first I really didn't, and mainly because I was colour matched wrong. At first I was colour matched to Ecru, which is 1N1, and it's kind of I find the really light neutral tone ones are really peachy, and my skin's more pinky. I realised I take an NW15 in MAC, and this one is what you must remember firstly. Well, I have a lot to say about this product, but what you must remember at first is that in MAC, warm has pink undertones, and in Estee Lauder, warm is yellow and cool is pink. So in Estee Lauder I am 1C1 Shell, and in MAC I'm NW15, just slightly lighter. Yeah, so that's one important difference. The other good thing about these products is that it does them in warm, neutral or cool, so hopefully you'll find a match for you. So some of the colours are a bit off, I find, especially their neutral light. The Ecru is really peachy, and I don't know any pale people who are really peachy, but maybe it might work for you, I don't know. This is just what I found. I'm just not very peachy at all. I don't really have very much colour. What else shall I say about this? It says it has an SPF of 10, and it comes in it's 1 fluid ounce, and it retails for about £26.50 in the UK. That's how much I got mine for. It looks really pretty. It's in a little sort of frosted glass bottle, and the one thing that most people don't really like about it is the fact that it doesn't have a pump, so you have to sort of, tip it upside down and get the product out. You can get a MAC pump for it, I know, but it's just extra expense, I guess, and some people might not want to do that. What else about this product? It says that it's a medium coverage, I think. It's medium to full. If you apply it with your fingers, it's more of a medium coverage, and if you apply it with a brush, I usually use, you can see my review on this, but it's the Real Techniques stippling brush, and I use that for this because I find that even though it gives a fuller coverage, it does make it look more natural, because if you use too much of this product, it will cake. It will look really awful, because I've done it several times where I've applied too much and it just doesn't look very good at all. It just cakes, and it's really bad for caking. If you apply a little too much, it just will cake. So what I do usually is, instead of putting the product on the brush and sort of working it in, I do put sort of it on my skin and then use the brush to stipple it in, which I find then I can get more control. And usually I just tip it upside down and use what's in the lid, because I think that that's quite a good way of controlling how much you use. I really like it. I won't use any other foundation. It does stay in place, and what I really like about it as well is that I have an oily T-zone, and when I put it on my nose, I know that a lot of foundation just moves and doesn't really settle in, and this does. I think that it applies really well and it blends really well, and the colour's really nice for me. It does stay in place. I find that the only place that it really moves throughout the day is my T-zone again. My nose in particular, it does slide off there, but I can just fix that with powder. It's not a big deal. It's comparable to the colour stay, but I think that the colour stay is much more difficult to apply, and I also think that the colour stay doesn't have as good coverage, and it can look more cakey than what this product does, because even though this product cakes easily, you generally have enough coverage to know that you don't want to put more on, whereas with the colour stay you might think, oh, this bit looks, I can still see redness through it, I'll just add some more, and it just cakes, whereas this one doesn't. It's really nice product. I think that it doesn't break me out, and it doesn't have a bad scent to it. The colour stay sort of smells like paint, but this one doesn't at all. I think that everyone should try it. It's a bit expensive, but if you tried it and you were actually matched up properly, then you might see how great it is. And it will be in my makeup bag for ages to come. You only need a little bit of it, so it's going to last me for ages. I've had this for about a month now, and none of it is gone. It seems I've used it every day, and it doesn't even seem to have made a dent in it, so I'd recommend it to everyone. I hope you enjoyed this review, and you can see more photos of me wearing it on my blog, and if you have any questions you can also check out my blog. Okay, thank you.